Speaking of Keefe D, this is crazy. Keefe D is, well, not Keefe D himself, but there's a tape being submitted as evidence where Keefe D talks about Diddy putting out a $1 million hit on Tupac. It's getting submitted as evidence, which is crazy. So let's go over the article. Keefe D has dropped a bombshell in the Tupac murder trial, with the former gang leader submitting evidence that alleges Diddy's involvement in the death of the West Coast hip-hop legend. Keefe D's court-appointed attorneys submitted a tape on Thursday, January 11th, that allegedly demonstrates the depths of the bad boy mogul's involvement in the shooting. Reportedly, Diddy offered $1 million in cash to the person who was successful in killing Tupac, with no questions asked. The tape, which was reportedly obtained by the U.S. Sun, doesn't feature Diddy's voice. Rather, it features Keefe D laughing with the Las Vegas Police Department as he told the story of Diddy allegedly making the offer. Keefe D also claimed that Diddy wanted Suge Knight dead alongside Tupac because the so-called East Coast, West Coast rap wars had reached a fever pitch. Man, I want those dudes gone, Diddy allegedly told Keefe D. This isn't the first time that Diddy has been accused of having a hand in Tupac's murder back in 2011, so it goes over the whole history. I am working, like I said, on the Diddy $1 million hit documentary, so this is going to be a piece that I'm going to add to it, but this is no surprise because Diddy is going through a lot of stuff right now. Diddy is not looking good in the public eye at all. There are people that do not like him at all in the public eye. 80 to 90% of them, people think that Diddy's guilty of all these things, and even the whole sexual lawsuits that he's dealing with. So right now, nothing's going right for Diddy, so why wouldn't Keefe D use that as a perfect time to strike? Because Keefe D felt like he got done dirty by Diddy by never getting like $1 million, or the reports are it was supposed to be 500,000 Keefe D, 500,000 to, I forget his name. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I'm blank right now on his name. He's from New York. He's a drug dealer from New York. Would go to the West Coast a lot. Man, how am I forgetting his name? Yeah, Zip. There you go. Von Zip, something like that. His name is Zip. I forget, man. Why am I forgetting his name? But Zip and Keefe D were supposed to get the split of that because Zip was the one that gave him guns in Vegas to allegedly shoot Tupac and all that. So he's submitting, the LAPD or the Las Vegas Police Department interview that he did where he said that, hey, Diddy was the one that, allegedly paid Zip and me $1 million, 500,000 each to murder Tupac. So the problem with this thing is, based on my research, based on what Greg Kei D has said, there really isn't a paper trail of Diddy paying anybody any money for Tupac's murder. There isn't like a paper trail there's no bank statements that you could see that Diddy pulled out $1 million. Zip is dead. He died a long time ago of cancer in like 2015 or 13, something like that. A lot of people that could testify or that could get Diddy in a precarious situation have passed away. So the chances of Diddy getting hit with this is so slim. We're talking, first off, Diddy is damn near a billionaire. So his lawyers are going to be top notch. For me to protect my life, I'm spending $50 million, $100 million, whatever the amount is. It doesn't matter. Money's money. I want to be free. Freedom is more important than money at any point, I think, for anybody. So Diddy's going to have an insane team of lawyers that are just going to deliver the biggest defense ever, I think, possibly, So that alone is very hard to get somebody, who has money. Now, if Diddy was broke, went bankrupt, didn't have much money to defend himself, it'd be a totally different situation. But Diddy's such a superstar and has so much money that it's going to be a lot harder to get somebody locked up for something that happened, how many years now? 26, 30, I don't even know how many years it's been. It's been what? 2024 happened in 1996. We're talking 28 years ago. 28 years ago we're talking about. There's so many people that passed away from the situation. And from what I'm told, there's not much paper trail. There's not much bank statement. There's not much information and proof that Diddy actually paid anybody anything. There is a check that some people saw that was $500,000, 500,000 that Zip took. He quote unquote Zip said that it was money given to him by Diddy to start a record label. So, that seems sketchy because after Pac died, he got that money. So it's like, something seems a little weird here. I was also told that Biggie had no idea that any of this was going on. Biggie had no role in this. No, Biggie did not co-sign any of this. This was something behind the scenes that allegedly Diddy was doing with Zip and with Keefe D in order to get Suge Knight and Tupac murdered. This is all allegedly, by the way. I'm not accusing anybody of anything right now. But the fact that he submitted his evidence, I think Keefe D wants to try to do anything he can to get Diddy in a bad situation as well, because he does feel slighted. He said that my life was going perfectly fine. He's done the Art of Dialogue when he's doing interviews. He's like, show me some love, brother, love, because he was like, my life was going perfectly fine. I was moving all these drugs. I had no issues, money. I was rich. And then Diddy gets involved in my life, and all of a sudden everything goes to hell. So he's like, Diddy caused all these problems for me that I never wanted in my life. So he's like, and Diddy never paid me a single penny of anything. I never got anything from Diddy. So he doesn't like Diddy at all. And a lot of people now in today's time and in the public eye don't like Diddy. So in terms of public opinion, if court was about public opinion, then yeah, Diddy would be locked up immediately. But it's not. It's about evidence and proving. And there isn't really much evidence. But we'll keep our eye on this, man. It's a nice twist and turn to things. And personally, if Diddy did do something and there's proof, and obviously I'd love to see Diddy locked up if he actually had something to do with it. That's not cool, man. Paying somebody to get somebody killed is just, I don't care how, that's not cool, man. So we'll keep our eye on this, man. An interesting twist to things.